Welcome to The Man in the Middle. I am your host, Bill West. Today we're starting a brand new playthrough of Star Trek Resurgence. Join me as we go through this game and find out what's going on. Okay. This is pretty. Oh, it could be. This is a dramatic labs adventure. The relationships and events you're about to experience will be blah blah blah. Oh well, it's come, it's gone. From dramatic labs.
Captain's log, stardate 57931.4. The crew is restless. After spending too many months piecing our ship back together, we're finally about to venture out on a new mission. And the crew isn't letting this unprecedented ion storm slow them down. They're ready for something different. I know I am. Perhaps more than any of them.
This is
Fortunately,
really pretty.
nothing ever stays the same. It's entropy, the nature of the universe.
I haven't
Change
played a
is
Star Trek game
inevitable.
in a long time.
And while entropy says order gives way to chaos, in this case, change is good. Our new first officer is en route to the Resolute. Jara Rydek. I know she'll bring a welcome dose of new blood to the crew.
Something lagging a little bit. RT.
Thanks.
No problem.
I'm not great with flying. But these little shuttles are the worst.
Here's a tip. Don't close your eyes. Think that would make it easier, but it only makes it worse. Look out the window, pick a star, and just focus on that.
I'll give it a try.
Crew is impacted by the things you said. I said, I think I'm lagging a bit.
Sorry, I'm a little anxious.
I hadn't noticed.
I'm on my way to my first assignment. When we get to the starbase, I'm transferring on to the Resolute.
So am I.
It won't be easy for Jara to step in at the 11th hour like this. But if she's half the officer I knew she could become when she was a cadet at Starfleet Academy, she'll be the XO this ship needs right now. This ship needs right now. Needs right now.
Yep, I'm dragging a little bit. We have to upgrade this system. please let me know if it's too loud, if it's not loud enough.
Commander? I'm not usually such a nervous wreck, by the way. I actually did well at the Academy.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe you've heard of the Torvalin test?
Sounds familiar.
It's a tactical simulator that makes the Kobayashi Maru look like a picnic on Pintaris 5. Anyway, I finished in the top 20. Not just in my class. I mean, all time. In the history of the Academy.
Really? That's quite impressive.
Thank you. It was tough. But you know, I set my mind to it and it paid off.
Please place your hand here. Hold it there for a few seconds. Welcome, Commander Rydek.
Wait, you're Jara Rydek? You absolutely crushed the Torvalin test. You finished in what, like the top 3?
That would be me.
Now I'm really... It's an honor to meet you, Commander. Sorry, I didn't realize before. I just came off the shuttle and was glad to be on solid ground.
The pleasure's mine, Ensign.
Paul Calloway.
Good to meet you.
I believe Commander Ermot is expecting you. He's in the concourse just ahead.
I'm gonna play like a mission a
See
day
you on the
or
Resolute.
a submission. I'm not sure how this breaks down. I've seen a couple people play it, but I didn't want to watch too much because I didn't want any spoilers.
Commander.
Oop. Okay, now we're dancing. Now, I played Star Trek Online a lot back in the day. Don't play it much now. I really enjoyed it.
If I remember my briefing, Commander Ermot is a bully, so I'm looking for someone with blue skin.
Oops, pardon me, coming through. Hey, get out of the way. The things I've been trying to get through would play a part, but you know, obviously not.
Starbase 128 has 4 docks.
That's nice to know.
Excuse me.
Go.
Welcome to the edge of the galaxy, Commander Rydek. I'm Commander Jan Ermot, Operations Officer on the Resolute. Commander? I hope there wasn't too much trouble getting here. This storm isn't making anything easy for us right now. I know conditions are less than ideal at the moment.
It was a bit bumpy, but otherwise okay.
My apologies. This storm is unlike anything I've seen before. grateful you were able to come fill our first officer vacancy at such short notice. From everything I've read and everything I've heard, we're lucky you were available to us. Coming from a premier starship and all. To our local research vessel.
I'll do my best to live up to expectations.
I'm sure you'll do just fine. And if I can help in any way, just let me know.
Oh, she's pretty.
The USS Resurgence. She may not look like much compared to the bigger ships, but as far as science vessels go, she can more than hold her own. And she doesn't look so bad considering 6 months ago she was nearly cracked in half, venting plasma, fighting for her life.
It was an accident?
The equipment malfunction. An accident suggests fault, but no one's to blame. It was a planned test, but the warp core was pushed beyond its limits. It destabilized the dilithium, there was a runaway reaction, and the warp bubble deformed. We thought we could reach a higher resonant frequency, but it was more than she could handle. Cost us our first officer and 22 of our crew. At the end of the day, we're all responsible for each other.
I can't even begin to imagine what that must have been like for you. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. It does weigh heavy. There are some things you can't forget.
Did you lose anyone close to you?
Too many. And to that I'll just say, you have big shoes to fill. Listen, I realize you've known Captain Solana for quite some time. And I'm glad you're ready to bring your best. But I should warn you that when the captain announced you would be the new first officer, there were those who felt it was a mistake, that he should have promoted from within. So you might want to tread lightly first. Until they come to value your contributions as much as he does.
Thank you. Always good to have a sense for what you're walking into.
I just thought you ought to know.
I appreciate it.
I like this.
Starfleet has assigned us a high-priority mission to the Hotari region. I'll let the captain brief you on it. I know he's eager to see you.
I like this kind of interactive motion picture. Almost makes you feel part of the crew, yeah. I'm a big Star Trek fan, and I've like I said, I've played, you know, Star Trek games, but this one so far, I'm really enjoying.
Will we be mission ready in time?
We have every intention. The crew has been working around the clock to get the ship ready. There's still so much to do.
She's really a pretty ship. I love starship design. Yeah. Oops. Who's this guy? Oh, that's gross.
Stuck. Just the thing.
I have no idea.
is that?
Like I said, we're not going to go through the whole game or even most of the game. We're going to try to like do a mission. Oh, the Lord. Okay. So this is where we're going to end up right now. We've done the crew. Okay, that's it for right now. I just wanted to get a handle on the game and take a look at it. It looks like it's going to be a fun time, so I'm looking forward to getting into this. I'm a big Star Trek fan. If this is your first time coming across, I'm the commanding officer of a couple of different Star Trek groups. The first one is the USS Coyote. She's a chapter of Star Trek: The Fleet. We're a cosplay heavy community service organization. My particular chapter, we do Strange New Worlds cosplay. The ship design is a Constitution class from Strange New Worlds, and I'll probably be talking more about that as this goes on. The second is Commanding Officer of Starbase Refuge. We are a holding chapter for members of the Federation. For those who don't have a chapter, they come to us and until they have a chapter, a local chapter. So if you're watching this, you want to know any more, feel free to contact me, and I will drop a message down below, and I'll get back to you on this, and we'll have fun. I'm Bill West. I am the man in the middle. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and I'll see you soon. Subscribe to the channel. If you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel. We just hit 300, which was a milestone which I was very happy about, because earlier this year I had the flu, and I also had prolonged hospitalization and recovery, which stopped me from being online. I didn't lose anybody, but my growth was stymied. So, like I said, I'm Bill West. Good to meet you if it's the first time, and if it's not, I'm glad to see you again. You guys take care, and I will talk to you again soon.